Hello, it's Empress LuxAse. Please like and subscribe. Thank you to those that already do. If you like exclusive content, check out my Patreon and the member section here on YouTube. But this particular Astro Tarot reading is for Trey Songz. What's next for Trey Songz? If I'm not mistaken, I just saw him on one of these blog sites. He did something. People were filming him. What's next for Trey Songz from now until 2026? The extended version will be on my Patreon if you would like to know. But I will say the major things for 2025 and 2026 is big comebacks for him. Trying to make a big comeback, deep transformation, and public shifts ahead. Between now to August of this year, it's the quiet before the storm when it comes to him. Then September to October this year is like I'm back outside, which he's already low key back outside. But based on his transits, I'm back outside. November to December this year will actually be a very powerful portal for him. Having early 2026 is emotional and legal shakeups for him based on those transits. Mid 2026, mid to late 2026 will more than likely be the rebrand era for him. So I would say he's entering a very transformative 12-month stretch from quiet rebuilding to public rebirth. The spotlight coming back around him, trying to get back into the spotlight, but he would definitely have to handle his emotional and karmic business first before that happens. So just to go into the details, this is all loosely based because I don't have its exact time of birth, but the extended version will be an extended why I feel like things will play out the way they play out. But online, his birthday is listed as November 28, 1984. Like I said, no verified birth time. So I did use noon and focused on transits to planets versus, general houses. So he's a Sagittarius sun. And I did get some approximate known placements like Mars, Venus, and Moon. So he has a couple of interesting transits that will be really deep. Like for July, right about now until August, his best move will be to lay low, reflect, and rework creative material and reconnect privately. I'm gonna say for September to October this year, the best time for him would be September 15th to October 15th to launch some new music, documentaries, maybe even some visibility when it comes to relationships. Now, November to December, it would be the best time for bold moves, especially between November 10th to December 20th, like booking releases, new era branding, or some sort of major announcement. Now, from January to March of next year, I would definitely watch out because he has some sort of emotional drama or decision that could possibly cause fatigue. He should be discerning in contracts and romantic matters as well. Now, April to June of next year, it's a big win window for him, but more so late May to early July if he handles early 2026 changes as well. So, yeah. Now, moving on to the tarot cards that I pulled for him. Now, the extended version, like I mentioned, will be on Patreon. So, based on tarot, from now until July of next year, that's what I focused on when I pulled the cards for him. So, from now to August, I got the Hermit and the Five of Cups. So, the Hermit is Virgo energy that talks about isolation, also reflection, contemplating, possibly regret. So, he, in this period between now to August, he could possibly try to withdraw emotionally or reflect on like past losses, especially when it comes to matters of love, family, or public missteps. The Hermit also talks about, spiritual recalibration or seeking non-traditional spiritual wisdom. It's very soul-searching energy, like he's not lost, just soul-searching. So he could decide to quietly heal, or maybe even behind the scenes therapy or some time off from the spotlight. But, Spirit will say don't rush the process. What feels like a setback is actually alignment for him. Now, from September to October, I put the Justice and the Nine of Wands. So for me, Justice is, need to make something balanced and fair. But I'm also getting, there's an energy around repairing his reputation, making bold moves. That comes with consequences. He may be ready to act out on something. Nine of Wands, nights are slow. slow moving energy, but it is fire energy. So this could be something around momentum, music, or appearances. Now, justice, like I mentioned earlier, is legal matters or like needs to make something fair and balanced, or public perception being rebalanced for him. So this could be maybe like a court case or a PR moment being addressed like cleanly as possible. So if he acts with integrity, this phase may be the perfect time for him to make a comeback. But I would say he needs to move with honesty. Don't overpromise and let the work speak for itself. Now, November to December, I got the Magician, the Six of Wands. So this is all like manifestation energy that could lead up to victory. This is Trey's peak window. He could be stepping into this creative genius mode with launching, performing, maybe even shocking people with the growth he's had. Six of Wands does talk about public applause, you riding on your high horse. So this could be like, is this a tour, an album drop, or some sort of long awaited move that he could get a warm reception from? Possibly. Like it's giving whatever he's manifesting will bring success. So whatever this is, the world will notice, so he shouldn't hold back. Now, early 2026, I did get the Tower and the Ten of Swords. So this is giving me something shocking could be revealed, or a possible ego death or end of an era as how we see Trey Songz. So I would say around this time, there could be some major revelations come out. This could be linked to maybe public drama, relationship fallout, or emotional collapse. The Tower and Ten of Swords is like the old identity crumbling. So this could be either by choice or force. So it's going to be heavy, but very cleansing. So he needs to just surrender to what no longer aligns. So I would say let it fall. The rebuild will be the real glow up. Now, mid to late 2026, he actually got the Star and the Ace of Cups for him. So this is all about healing, maybe even new love or new sound. This is like the emotional and artistic rebirth of Trey Songz. The Star is like, for me, being in the spotlight, you getting your wish come true. The Star brings hope, clarity, inspiration. He will be fully aligned around that time. The Ace of Cups typically signifies new love, maybe baby news, or some sort of deep emotional content coming in from him. This would be a perfect time for him to do some like vulnerable music that could define his era. So for me, it's giving redemption. This version of Trey could win some of our hearts all over again. So the final card was the Death, which is Scorpio. This is all about transitions, transformation that is inevitable. He needs to let go of who he was. I definitely feel like 2025 was the year that scripted him down, but it rebuilds him better if he plays his cards right. Now, if he allows the process, his 2026 version may be the most real and respected yet, to be quite honest. So he has some interesting energy. I will say. Has he dropped any recent music recently? I don't even know. I can't think of the last time I heard a Trey Songz song on the radio. So I'm gonna pull another tarot card. What's next for Trey Songz? What's next for Trey Songz? There could be something around, I think he has a boy, a male son, so him needing to move in silence. I pulled the child service card. So this talks about kids at risk of being taken or is about to report something, neglect, abuse. So if there isn't something around kids, I know he does have a son. He needs to move in silence when it comes to, there's been allegations around allegedly intent purposes. So there's the energy of moving in silence when it comes to neglect or some sort of abuse or something being reported or something possibly being reported. But there is the baby boy in this card. So that is what I have for Trey Songz. The extended version will be on Patreon. Bye.